steps sound lighter than Figaro's and quicker than Katsumi or Cleo's. Kitty smiled. She had lots of good friends among the cats of Hallam City, and meeting up with them on the rooftops was one of her favourite things to do. "Hello, Pixie!" Pumpkin scampered up to the white cat, and they touched noses. "Have you come to play with us?" "Yes, I was looking for something to do," admitted Pixie. "I felt like having an adventure, and I thought to myself, who would be the best person to have an adventure with? Kitty, of course." Kitty laughed. "That's very kind of you. I'm just trying to decide what to put in my design for the new school garden. I'd love to win the competition, but I'm not sure what to draw." Pixie blinked thoughtfully and swished her snowy tail. "I've heard of a place across the city with an amazing rooftop garden. Everyone knows about it, but no one ever goes there because the old cat who guards the rooftop is so fierce. Maybe we could creep up to take a look. It might give you some ideas for designing your school garden." "But what if the old cat catches us?" Pumpkin's whiskers quivered. "We'll have to be quiet and sneaky. Shh, that's what makes it an adventure." Pixie jumped onto the chimney pot, her green eyes glittering with excitement. "It's not far away, so we could get there in a whisker." "I'd love to see this garden." Kitty glanced down at her pajamas. "But I'm not really dressed for an adventure. Just 1 second." She darted down the sloping roof and slipped through her bedroom window. Taking her black superhero suit from the wardrobe, she quickly pulled it on. Then she added her velvety cat ears and tied the dark silky cape around her neck. The moonlight poured over Kitty as she climbed over the windowsill. She felt her superpowers grow stronger, and her body tingled from her head down to her toes. Her eyesight became clearer, and her hearing sharpened. Climbing to the top of the roof, she smiled at Pixie and Pumpkin. "I'm ready now. Let's go." They ran along the rooftop together. Kitty beamed as she jumped from one building to the next, her black cape flying out behind her. She loved the feel of the night breeze on her face and the way the moonlight shimmered on the windows. The breeze grew stronger, rocking the trees in the park as they passed by. Pixie led them past Kitty's school with its square playgrounds and climbing frame. Kitty spotted her table and chair through the classroom window. A pile of neatly sharpened pencils lay on the teacher's desk, ready for the next day. On the street behind the school, there was a building site for a row of new houses. At the corner of the site, the builders had left a large skip full of odds and ends they were throwing away. Every now and then, Pixie stopped to sniff the air. "Yes, it's this way," she called to the others. "I can smell the scent of flowers." Kitty smiled. "I can smell them too." The sweet smell drifting on the night breeze reminded her of roses. One by one, they jumped from the rooftop to the ledge of an apartment building. Then Pixie led them up the steps of the fire escape. The scent of flowers grew stronger, and Kitty's heart skipped. She raced ahead and climbed onto the wide, flat rooftop. Her stomach fizzed with excitement as she gazed all around. Trees and flowers filled every corner of the rooftop, like a fountain of bright colours. A winding path made from round white stepping stones curved through the flower borders. A group of silver birch trees lined the entrance, making an archway with their delicate white branches. Kitty beamed. She'd never seen such a beautiful garden growing on a rooftop before. Pumpkin and Pixie sprang onto the roof beside Kitty. Pumpkin stopped with a gasp, his blue eyes as wide as tennis balls. Pixie ran straight under the archway of silver birches, mewing excitedly. "I'm so glad we found it! This place is amazing!" "It's wonderful!" Kitty stepped under the archway of trees. Gazing upwards,